Ooh. Look at that. Let's try. Hello. Hello, everyone. Who's there? Hope everyone is okay. Hello, everyone, and thanks for hanging out with me. This is Let's Talk EV for all the new people who never seen that. I haven't done it in 6 weeks or so because I was busy with the Id3. This was something I did, or I try to do almost every Sunday at 7:30. A bit of hey evening, Ollie. Hello there, Photostrom is here. He's alive. Yes, and what I do is I'm just doing a live stream and going through a bit of news, what happened. Hello back to Norway, and then go through some news. Like I said, Ionity news, and then hello Puss, and then Id3 news and channel news and stuff like this, and then we just talk a bit because that's the most fun, to just blah blah about different stuff, and that's Finnegan here if you people don't know. But as always, I go through the news quick. That's not the most important part. And then we will blah blah. So a bit of news. A few, well, most of the sites are in German, but I just go through the specs. So the specs, the most important part. That the Mg5 Ev, they want to start selling this in Germany, and it's starting with 32,000 euros. So that's cheap for the car. I mean, it can charge pretty well, and 105 kilowatt motor and everything. That will be interesting. I tried to contact them about test car, everything. I never got something back. We know why we don't like you. It's because thank you. I love you too. Next thing, Tesla has updates for the Model 3, and this is cool. So I've seen a few things that the trunk will be electric now, and that the middle console they changed a few things. And what else? That they maybe have more range. We'll see about that, about the standard range plus. I don't think it needs it. It's pretty good. So this will be cool. They started producing the first cars, but I haven't seen any videos about it. What did I say? Did I say not MG? Did I say it wrong? Then the Lucid Air starts at $70,000. Okay, but hello. 353 kilowatt motor, boom, and 650 kilometers of range, EPA of course. No soup for Chris. No soup for Chris. What did I say? Did I say something wrong? Then Ford announced the prices for Ionity. They're in the joint venture with Volkswagen, Mercedes, and I don't know what's in there, and they announced that if you buy a Ford Mustang Mach-E, that you can charge at Ionity for 31 cents per kilowatt hour. That's pretty good. So Darren is here, is getting the heat pump from the Y. Yes, still confirmed, that's why the range has increased. Yes, that's true. That's what was the other thing. But I already contacted Ford as well, never heard back really. Renault Twingo is a tiny little car, and they electrify it. So it will be smaller than the Mini or smaller than the E-Up. But look at that, 60 kilowatt motor with a 21.4 kilowatt hour battery, 22 kilowatt AC charging. DC charging is not possible. Top speed 135. Maybe I don't want to get this car. Doesn't sound too interesting to me. Losing a stunning looking EV, but really expensive. All the best to you, Chris. Thank you. Cabrio driving. Cool. Have you seen the Mg5 electric cars? Electric estate car. Pity it looks so terrible. No, I haven't seen that. Lalona test car. No soup. Yes. I like a test. Thank you. This was big news. Hyundai has recalled 25,000 Kona electrics to let the cat out. Let the cat out. Meow, meow. has recalled 25,000 Kona electrics in South Korea, and then people, of course, in Europe are scared that their car is being recalled as well. There's some problem with the battery cells from LG Chem. Eek, doesn't sound too good. And big thing, I was with my Id3 and the Id3 Pro S. I was on Inside EV. Woohoo! If you don't know the site, Inside EV. EVs.com. They have all the news about electric cars. They focus, of course, on the American market, so it's a lot of Tesla, and that's fine. But I was in there with the Pro S charging video, with the Pro S range test, and with my Id3 range test. Those two, I was very happy about that. And there's a bit of text in there about it, and they were very nice. So I'm very humbled and say thank you. Ionity is coming for ES2. Ooh, damn it. Since I haven't done this Let's Talk EV for 6 weeks, there's been a lot of stuff coming online and started construction at Ionity. There's a special site here, Ionity evapi.de. They keep this all updated, and then you can see what started construction and what is finished. And it also has a thing on the top to show you in a second. How many chargers of Ionity are already online. If somebody asks why do I talk about Ionity, not supercharger, because I don't own a Tesla, and there are so many YouTube channels that do everything around Tesla, and that's good. And I do it just like that. Darren can do the Tesla thing. But what started? It's Germany, France, Germany again, Spain, United Kingdom, Sweden again, Germany, France, Spain, Netherlands, France again, France, Poland, Estonia, France again, Norway, a new one started, France, Italy, Spain, France, and in the United Kingdom. And you can see that 60 are under construction, 287 are live. If those 60 are done, then we have 347 done chargers, and we can filter this by what went live. Ooh, not a lot. Look at that. That can't be right. 5 months ago? I don't think that 3 days ago. Yeah, now it updated. Yeah, it took a minute. What went live? France, Ireland. Woohoo. Spain, Sweden, Czech Republic. Yeah, I've seen this. France, Italy, France again. With this, Lithuania, oh god, I can't even say that. I'm sorry. France, yes, and then two in Bavaria, and one very close to me. And we'll get to this because this is the Ionity map, and I'm here, Passau, and this one here just opened. I was there 3 weeks ago. I think 3 weeks ago. Yes, on the Sunday. When I was in Oberstdorf, which is down here somewhere. Where was that? I went down here, Landsberg, somewhere here. Yeah, Oberstdorf, there it is. I was down here, and I charged here at Landsberg am Lech on this Ionity, and on the way back over Munich, I was here, and it wasn't finished back then. It was all done, but didn't work yet. I had to charge at Fastnet and just charge for 5 minutes just to test out. But it's very possible that maybe in the future I use this as my starting point for my Rakobi test, because until Landshut, which is here, there is no speed limit. I have to check that again in the live stream when I do the consumption tests. When the 120 starts, because here to Essenbach, I think here it starts the 120, so this should be back and forth 70 kilometers. So this will be a good test. It's totally flat there. There's no hill, and this is not on the highway, the Ionity charger. That doesn't mean I have to turn around again. So I can start here, drive, and come back to the same exact location, and it's 4 chargers. So maybe this would be a new thing. It's the same distance as right now I do it here in Bogen, but you can see it's on the highway. It has 2 sides, so I always have to turn around and come back to the same charger. That's annoying. So I have to turn around twice, and here I only have to turn around once. I prefer that. and like I said, it's almost the same distance if I go here or here. I don't want to start in Posa, where on my home charger here, because there's a hill right away. So and this throws off the whole consumption numbers. And again, it's on the highway. You have to turn around, then here, and then go back. And before the charger, there's a speed limit of 100. There's also a speed limit where I do it in Straubing, always at Word 120. And I have to look if this is here too. But if it is just started, then it's okay. It's really okay. I'm fine with it. And Id3 started, but a lot in Spain started, if you can see that. Still nothing in Portugal. Sorry, Marcus, if you're here. That's very bad. But overall, we're getting there. Let's caught up with the stuff that you said. Oh my god, hoping for a lot of new Ionity chargers in the UK. We don't have many, unfortunately. Now that Chris announces with Ionity, they can now declare it online officially. It gets a sprinkle of holy water. Oh. Please talk to folks who make a solid test of their Id3. They like you, so they should have no problem giving you one for a test. I tried. We'll talk about it in a second. Let's talk EVs back. My Sundays are complete again. I've been supercharging all weekend for free. Why for free? Doesn't it not work? The payment method? Or did they started a new one? In Scotland, three in all of Finland. I think we only have 10 or 11 live Ionity chargers in the UK. It's the biggest hurdle for Id3 ownership. UK Ionity keep breaking. Cambridge is down again. Yeah, there was a problem. Yeah, it only delivers 50 kilowatt or so. You said that. Poor market. Tesla have just opened 24 stalls in Hilton Park near Birmingham, 12 on each side of motorway. Cool. I think Marcus has left us. He's sleeping in his Id3. I think he's just doing Id3 drive now. They're making videos. 84 people. 88. What the hell do you think there will be up? What do you mean up? A next E-up? I don't think so. Every 12 miles, 2,000 miles for free. That's great. No, I don't think there will ever be an E-up again. Same as e-golf. This is the last. All the rest will be ID. Maybe there will be an ID1 or so. Something like this. But, channel news. If you haven't seen, the last 6 weeks have been incredible for this tiny little YouTube channel. It was big. I mean, right now I have 8,273 subscribers. Before I got my Id3, I had 5,100. So in 6 weeks, I gained more than 50% of what I earned for the last 2 years, just with that one car, because I got it early. It's just awesome. Only 20 likes. 28 likes, it says here. I will never say that like thing again. Thumbs down for the E-up, yeah. All E-up were sold in Yorkshire. Local joke. Do you think the E-up will replace with a smaller like Id3? Yes, it will. E-up will be replaced by ID1 apparently. Yes. I'm not saying the thing about the likes anymore. I'm pretty sure you all hate that, but you can say it in the comments. The comments ideally driving 180 around Munich. People drive glued on your bumper because the normal autobahn speed is 200, 220. Everyone loves Id3. Not everyone, but that's okay. 35 likes and almost 100 people. That's cool. But yeah, so 60% more. Also this month is great ad revenue for this channel. The Id3 videos are very popular. I mean, the most popular video is the consumption test at 130. It had, what did it have? How can I order this? I think 55,000 views or so. Where is it? Autobahn, there it is. 55,900 views. That's nearly at the chair video. Yes. That's big for me. I mean, before it was the Kona. The Kona had a lot of views before that. That worked really well, but Id3 is just... Oh, thank you. Well, hard work. It was hard work. I have to say, the first 4 weeks, especially on Zoom chat. Yes, we'll talk about it in a second. The first few weeks with the Id3, most popular video is me. No, it's just not the video. It's just you, Darren. The first few weeks were really busy. The week before I took delivery, there was so much talk with Volkswagen about that day, and they gave me, points that if I have to give an interview, that I say something, that I'm just standing there and saying, yes, I like this car, so that I say a bit more. They didn't tell me what to say. They said, if you want to talk about something, how about this, this, and this? It would be much appreciated and doesn't look stupid. And of course, I don't want to look stupid. And if they decide that I'm one of the first to get the ID3, I want to represent it in a way that they're not ashamed, and I will never get a car again from them or any help. And so the week before the delivery was busy and stressful, and of course I didn't sleep well. I was way too excited. And then after the delivery, first 2 days was just driving home 600 kilometers. The next day I was doing the consumption test, 90, 130, charging in between. That was the whole day. And on Sunday I had to take the day off. I wanted to do the 1,000-kilometer run, but I couldn't. I was just dead. I need to sleep and relax. But then through the weeks I made videos while I was working. So after work, I still work full time and then made those videos. Then on the weekend, then the Mini came. I had to make videos with the Mini and do the thing. And then before I got the Id3, I was in talk with the Id3 Deutschland tour. If you don't know that, check them out. Rainer Zietlow, he has the Challenge 4 company, and he's doing adventure trips with Volkswagen cars. And so he went from, I don't know, from Germany to China with a car, and I don't know what, so really big adventure trips. And he wanted me to go with him on the trip with an Id3 in Germany to every charger that can charge faster than 60 kilowatts. And I declined because it was 65 days and I didn't want to get away from my wife for that long, and my dogs and my work. And then he offered me, what if we meet up on a few Sundays and you film something for this tour? And I did it already 3 times. So 3 times, the last 3 weeks, today is off. That's why Let's Talk EV is here. 3 times I was working full time, making video on the side with the Id3, and then on Sunday I was driving first to Oberstdorf, then to Nuremberg, and then to all close to Frankfurt. So the whole day I was just busy every Sunday. So it was a bit, I wouldn't say stressful, that's not it. It wasn't stress, but it was a lot. And then of course a lot of comments with the new videos, and I read them all. And then I have to reply and blah blah blah, ignore the bad ones, and blah blah blah, the plus ones. I'm not a C++ programmer. Somebody said that. No, I work in a warehouse. That's I do. I'm not anything special. And then I have my Patreons, and I have new patrons. I chose before the Id3, before I got the Id3, that because they support me, I wanna give them a good experience, and so I try to give them information when I get them earlier than the normal YouTube people, pictures and tests that I'm doing with Id3 or not, and do something special. And this week, on when did we do it? I can't remember. Wednesday? I think on Wednesday. And so on Wednesday, I think so. I can't remember. Was it Thursday? No, it was Thursday. So on Thursday we had a Zoom meeting. I had a Zoom meeting with 7 patrons. It was a lot of fun. 2 hours or more even, 2.5 hours, and we talked about everything Id3, what everyone is owning and stuff. It was a fun talk. But it was something special to do with some patrons Thursday. Thank you, Mark. That was nice. Yes. And then I read through the comments, and then we talk about future stuff, what's coming. Most probably with me. Seen Id3 in Ireland going south 2 weeks ago. So right-hand drive out, none in for a test drive. When on street, I would be a big gathering. We would need to register it. I'm not doing that. My niece works at Volkswagen dealer is taking Id3 home for an evening this week. She will take me out in it and we'll get my first drive. I can't wait. That's good. Can't wait to get my Id3 Max. And, week 51. When is that? December 14th. That's a long time still to go. Does the Id3 have heat pump? No. Would be interesting to see summer versus winter consumption. No, it has normal PTC heater. Last week spotted an old guy driving an old folks home in Id3. That's good. Hey everyone, thanks for the test drive in Id3 Pro S. Can't wait to get hands on my Id3 Tour. That's true. If you don't get the first edition Id3, which series model would you go for? I think it was the family. That's very similar to mine. I don't think it will be the big battery, but I have to test it a bit more. It's exciting to see that you can now configure a normal Id3 on the website. On UK one at least starting. Oh, we could do that for a while in Germany, sorry. It's available in order to UK from this week. Haven't decided which model to go for. I saw Honda E videos recently driven by Irish YouTuber. Hopefully you can get your hands on one. Looks like it's one of the more impressive handlers I've ever come across. Yeah, tried Honda. Didn't reply. They don't care. Will you be getting the 62 kilowatt hour Leaf? In a second. Is it available with heat pump? Which one? Oh, maybe I'm too late. Thursday. Berlin for none, but the first even available here anyway, and it's all in Germany too. Okay, guys, nice chatting. Got to go. Bye, Dara. Your presentation style was fine, but did the Id3 tour guys show the back seats already? I think they did. They wanted to do it in that week, and if you haven't seen it, it's what you expect. So they don't want anyone to sit in the middle, so they made the middle part as uncomfortable as possible. You have two seats. There's a picture out on so before I even made my video, that it was long known how the Pro S, how the back seats will look like. You have the two seats that are the same as the front seat, so it's not a bank, no, you know what I mean. Not a straight. You have two seats. In the middle is a little button, so it goes a bit in. So really, you cannot sit in there. It's not comfortable. And of course, the seatbelt is missing. I too saw the cost of the heat pump in UK today. Expensive, but worth having one for sure. Hello, guys. In Austria, the heat pump is included in every configuration except the most basic one. Yeah, here it wasn't, but now it is. Is it worth going for a heat pump for 1250? Depends how much you drive in the winter and how much you are depending on range. If you do long trips in the winter, then yes. If you don't, then don't get it. Just not needed. Do you have any neighbors with EVs? No. What's your work return journey distance? 52 kilometers. Thanks for answer about Id3 charge cables. I think the manufacturers need to make it easy for us simple customers. Why do we need to know what a Mode 2 Type 2 cable is? Can't they make it easier? No, you don't need to know that. That's the only... You get the cable with it, and that's the only cable you can plug into a public charging station that's AC and at home at your wall box. It's all the same cable. The only thing different is with CCS, when you charge DC, that you don't get the cable. The cable is on the charger. That's the only difference. So the only cable you need is, there's a cable for at home, but still to the car is always the Type 2. So it's not hard. EV driving, charging, all easy. That's right. Not a bench seat. Thank you. Bench seat. I would go for the Pro S. My 2000 Beetle only has 4 seats only, so it's not a problem for me. It wouldn't be a problem for me too to only have 4 seats. I don't care, but I don't know if I want the 77 kilowatt hour battery. I really don't want to. I don't know yet. I always sometimes I think it would be a good idea. The charging speed is so amazing. Sometimes I think, I don't know. Let's talk about future stuff of this channel. Tomorrow evening I will be getting the Nissan Leaf E Plus 62 kilowatt hour battery, do my normal testing, drive to work, see how it is. I get the Jill is here. I get the most spec one they can have. Email me. I got an email. Oh, a new Patreon that I sent an email today, and so I get this. I'm in talks with Volkswagen about a few things that I want to try. The Id3 Pro S, to have that a bit longer than the few hours I had it. but I don't know yet if this would work. Id3, of course, but so far it looks like I won't get one. I have to start emailing other companies. I emailed so many companies, but they didn't reply or said maybe another time or something like this. I have to do that again. Rockobi including Replicate. Yeah, I don't know. The Rockobi test with the Nissan Leaf is bad because there's only a 50 kilowatt charger at that location. There is no, in my area, there's no CHAdeMO plug with more than 50 kilowatt in an area of 200 kilometers, and I'm not going that far just for that. So I will have to charge with 50 kilowatt. And I think this is okay, since you most likely will have to charge on 50 kilowatt. There won't be the infrastructure for faster charging for CHAdeMO. That's why new Nissan will have CCS as well, just for that reason. Different speed for Type 2 AC though. Yes, but it doesn't matter. Plug it in, it will work. If you your car will know what speed it can take, and it will do that. Yes, you can have the wrong cable. It doesn't support the speed that you have, but let's hope that the manufacturer gives you the cable for the top spec. In the UK, you have to pay for a charging cable, so I don't from the UK website. Well, in Germany too, just in the first edition, it was included. Why is the Google Assistant coming up? What did I say? I enjoyed your ride with the Ioniq in the Iberian Alps. Isn't it time to make such a trip again with your Id3? That's true. Maybe next week. Maybe it's even snowing, but I don't have winter tires yet. I get my winter tires in the 2nd week of November. Maybe even the 3rd week. Yeah, the 3rd week. So week 47. It's still a while to go. Because I wanted the special one. No, I get the exact same winter tires that I have summer tires on. The same rims, the same size. I wanted that. There's a cat. There's a cat. Cat wants in again. Hey, Finnegan. Did you scratch? It would be nice to do that trip. Maybe I do it next week if it's not too cold. It should be warmer this week. It should be almost 18 degrees. Ooh, there's a cat. So it would be a great idea. And thanks for enjoying that trip. It was nice. Hi Jill. Hey Jill. Hey Jill. Hi Darren. Piano Black Killer. Hi Marty. I see bright future with EV cars. I would not buy gasoline cars as my new car anymore. I wouldn't do that either. New Model 3 has no piano black. It's all matte black instead. Yes. Car all fixed now since Friday. That's cool, Marty. I'm happy for you. I found a new nemesis, Opel Mokka. The whole car is piano black, Marty. Oh, it was fun. Yeah, Marty shared his accident video. So Marty got the Id3 before me in Ireland, and he had an accident in his first week. Am I right? With a cyclist that went over a red signal, and then somebody else filmed it on his dash cam, and he got the video, and then he could show that it wasn't his fault, and he showed it to us. Opel Mokka is a horrible cat. Any idea when you can test Id4? As I just said, I'm working on it, but it doesn't look that good, I have to say. I have I made homemade tacos tonight. Anyone want a recipe? Yes, please. Oh god, Autopilot doesn't like Toyotas. Oh god. Is it true a serious lineup does not have 100 kilowatt charging? UK site hasn't updated to show the brochure yet. The configure is not too detailed. So with the Id3, it will be 3 battery sizes: Pure, Pro, and Pro S. And the Pure can be 50 kilowatt or 100 kilowatt charging. Depends on your deal. So you can select it with only 50 kilowatt charging, then it's cheaper. Can you limit the AC charging current from the Id3? Do you have to buy a wall box that has this option built in? No, you can. There's a button in the car, limited current, and it when you use the home charger, it goes from 2.2 to 1.8 kilowatt, and if you use 11 kilowatt charging, it goes down to 5.5 or 6. I can't remember. Cats are funny and awesome. At one time, I had 5 cats at once in my home. That's cool. In UK, there's no granny cable. Ooh. In Ireland, the AC cable is really only good for on-street charging. For home, you need to get a 32 amp cable. Uh-huh. And a black cat, yes. There's a kitty. Oh, cyclist hit him. Oh, yes. Do you need winter tires where you live? Yes, I do. Chris, I will send you a recipe once you tried my other one. Sorry. You ask a plug-in hybrid owner for his cable because most won't use it at all. Yeah, and if they use it, they block something. Oh, Darren, how can you live with that? Have you heard anything about if anybody tried VCDS on Id3? What is VCDS? I have no idea what that is. Have you seen the new series, The Long Way Up? No, I haven't. Hi, the film and your friends, neighbors reacting to your EV. I guess you showed this car to many people. I wonder if they will now consider an EV instead of gasoline cars. I haven't shown it. I have it shown to some people at work and some people on YouTube. So you guys, but that's it. My parents haven't even seen it yet. They're always on holiday. So the cat is really. The ID has a radio button on the dashboard for charging. Only 2 settings: limited current, unlimited current. So if you want more community, you need. Yes, that's true. Why the plug-in hybrid bashing? Yeah, the plug-in hybrid bashing. I wouldn't say I'm bashing them, but if they take, if somebody has a tiny battery and then can charge with 3 kilowatt and then uses a 22 kilowatt charger, even though he could drive, he just charges this. So in the city he can drive electric, but he doesn't charge it at home. He uses a public charger, and then a fully electric car comes along and needs to choose badly. I don't know. You decide what you think about that. And I've seen it many times now that I'm looking for 22 kilowatt AC charging a few times. That's it. And so that's my story. I've heard back from Volkswagen on Friday evening, and we'll be calling my contact person, very nice guy, about all the stuff I wrote him in the last few weeks. Can we do this? Can we do this? What about this car? Can I have an ID4? Can I have Id3 Pro S and blah 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 blah. Ooh, and another thing I didn't know. I noticed. I had no idea. So in Germany they started a new thing that from November 24th on, you go to a special website and submit that you would like a wall box for home, so charging your EV at home, and then you have to say, I don't know what you have to do exactly, but you just tell them that you want that, and if you get the okay, you order your wall box and the electrician to get the wall box installed, and the government is giving you 900 euros subsidy for that. But of course it has to cost more than 900. If it costs 800, you don't get the subsidy. But of course that sounds very interesting. Maybe I want that, because right now I'm charging either at Aldi grocery store for free, long trips only Ionity. I charged at Fastnet once. I charged 3 times on an AC charger somewhere and let the car just stand there, but I used EMBW card. And at home I charge with the home charger, so 2.2 kilowatt, and it's charging right now. I can show you, because this is where it's plugged into, if it would work right now, because I don't know why not. Where is it? There it is. Charging right now. Oh, can't see that because autofocus is off. I have to turn autofocus on. Why you do that? Yeah, it is. Autofocus. Come on, focus. There it is. Why is it mirrored? No, it is. So almost 1800 watts right now, because I have it on reduced speed. And what does the Id3 say? Id3 says it takes 2 hours, 45 minutes, 9 kilometers of range per hour. I'm charging from 80 to 90%. That's and the state of charge that you can see here. Come on, focus. The state of charge that you see here. Oh, I have to be in front of it, otherwise it won't work. Is not the correct state of charge that the car has. In the app, it only shows 80, 85, 90. So, and sometimes not even 85. Sometimes you have to go to it jumps from 80 to 90. That's a bit annoying, but that's how it is right now. Oh my God, it's going wild right now. Whew, thank you for your videos. Quick questions. Our Id3 temperature control doesn't light up and can't be seen at night. Is yours like this? Yes, that's in every Id3. That's how it is. And I don't find it as a big problem, I have to say. It would be nice, yes. Why? I don't get why not, but I don't see it as a problem. I mean, it's right under the climate thing, and I also can do, but I won't do it, voice control. Why would you do it? And I don't change my temperature that much, so I'm okay with that. Chris, I'm not gonna ask about New Megan and Dacia. I know you too well. Not interested. Those are SUVs. Yeah. Yeah. I'm not too interested in both those cars. I have to see them if they have something special in there. So when the Dacia is really the most cheapest EV out there for that range or battery size, then I would wanna look. And I already had a car from Renault, so maybe this could work. The Megane, the same thing. So they must have something special that I would be interested in. Also, EVs can only charge with 3.7 kilowatt. By Dieselgate, EVs with 50 kilowatt DCS should also be forbidden at the Only 350. No, that's not what I mean. I mean, it has nothing to do with the speed with plug-in hybrid. I just mean a car that has a small battery, very small battery, and can still drive. It doesn't need to choose right now. Is blocking a charging station for a car that needs to choose to be able to drive at all. If there are billions of charging stations and there's so many available, it's okay. But I was in Nuremberg and there was no charger available, and then one was blocked by a fossil and the other one was blocked by a hybrid charging. That's what I'm saying. The car could drive electricity up to 40 kilometers and up to 600 meters. It was a great feeling to hear diesel engine. Let's stop complaining about subsidies. Some countries have none. That's true. Belgium is crap. I said it. Oh my God. Which country is that, Jill? Yeah, he will tell you. People in French villages looked with curiosity because they saw Mercedes and there was only sound of tires when I drove 30 kilometers an hour. Oh my God. It needs to be a smart wall box and EcoStrom, right? Yes. I have EcoStrom, so renewable energy, no problem. And smart wallbox mean that you have app connectivity and stuff, so you don't build the box yourself. Do you know if Travel Assist available as any option for Plus after buying? I don't know. There has been speculation that all Id3s will get the wireless charging for their phone, and that maybe you can buy the Travel Assist later to have in the cars that you don't have, but I don't know. I just got a 1.3 kilowatt hour consumption over 35 kilometers an hour. Surely it's a bug since my level of battery went down. Did you encounter this? Yes, I've seen it a few times, and it's weird. It never appears at long trips when I really need the trip meter. It usually appears when I do the trip to work or home. This is when I see it. Not all the time, but I've seen it. It was in my likes and dislike video. I went from work home, and this is mostly uphill, and at home I had minus 1.3 kilowatt hours per 100 kilometer average consumption. I don't think that's true. Can we wait for Volkswagen Mode to show the charging rate is kilowatt when charging on dashboard? Yes, today I made 2 videos. I was busy. Yesterday I was lazy and didn't do anything, but today I was busy. I made 2 videos. One video was explaining everything about the Id3 that I can. So I went around the car, every button in the car, infotainment system, the whole instrument cluster, everything that I'm sure I forgot many things, but everything that I can think of I did with the car. My flying thing. And the second video was my bug report and my suggestions to Volkswagen for the First Movers Club. So if you don't know, if you bought a Volkswagen ID3 First Edition and you are in the First Movers Club, not every country can participate. I heard that Marcus, for example, was not included in Portugal. Bad, Volkswagen, shouldn't happen. And when you are in there, you're in a Facebook group, and then you can post stuff. And I made a video with my bug report, so everything that I've seen that didn't work in the car, and then also all the suggestions I have what the car should be able to do. And one of them, of course, is the charging speed in kilowatt. At least press it, and then it changes to that. If some people want kilometers per hour or kilometers per minute or whatever, if people want that, they can do that. We should watch more Chris than Peppa Pig. That's true. Let's load. It's called raining and turn the heating. Absolutely agree. First, it is an OBD diagnostic tool. I understand you don't have it. Volkswagen use ODIS as original, but I think VCDS is the second best OBD reader. I looked into OBD 11 today and what there is, but I have to talk to Volkswagen what is the best to read out the stuff. I don't want to change anything. That's way too scary for me, and I think that I lose the warranty. But I would like to read the battery temperature and stuff like this. But that's also in my suggestion, because I told Volkswagen in the suggestion video. I can't say that word. Suggestion. It's just horrible for me. I would love a nerd view. So a special menu when you click on that nerd view, and then you have voltage of the battery, amps that it's taking right now, kilowatt of the motor, kilowatt of heat, kilowatt of heating the battery, temperature of the battery, all the stuff that nerds would want to see. And why not display that? You can just in a special thing, nerd view. That would be nice. I would love that. Where were we? Ooh, that was fast. More insurance better. I felt I lost my mojo since Chris saw my ugly face. You're not ugly at all. Charging is not blocking. EV people complain about when they are charging and also when they are not charged. This is contradictory. Yeah, that's okay then. I didn't receive my Movers Club access. My dealer doesn't know how that process works. How can I get access to the forum? When you are in the when your country is participating in that, and that's, you should know that before, then on the day when you buy the car, or even before, you get an email from Volkswagen with the link and a code, and then you can get in. Maybe a country is not in there. I've seen a post where it says which countries are in, which not. It's only like 10 countries or so that are in. What's the range of your EV? Travel assist was the reason for me to get the Max, because the step from Tech to Max wasn't that big anymore. That's true. Chris definitely agree with about Marcus. Very better Volkswagen. Yeah, it would be nice to know that before which countries are with that. Is Marcus happy with his ID3? I haven't heard from him lately. He does a lot of videos. When you go on his YouTube channel, he makes a lot of videos about the. He does. Does he have the Max? I can't remember what car he has. And I meant, what does the manufacturer claim? Base ID3. You heard OBD Link are very popular ones in good price and small size. Probably doesn't want you to go in via OBD. I asked one about the OBD, and he explained where that all is, but I didn't look into it that much. But I have to get in more detail about this. Did you ask for YouTube head-up display in First Movers Club Facebook? What do you mean? Ask for YouTube head-up display in First Movers Club Facebook. I don't know what you mean. Nerd view would be good too. Scare my Volkswagen. Yeah. Yeah, nerd view mode would be excellent. Yeah. Chris, your WeCharge card is the free amount price based or kilowatt hour based? It's both. I have 600 euros, 2000 kilowatt hours, or a year, whatever comes first. So if I charge at a charger that costs a euro, I can only charge 600 kilowatt hours. But I know that Ionity is in there for 29 cents, so I can really charge to 2000 kilowatt hours. and I will do that. I have tried OBD2 adapter on an Id3, but the app doesn't really support the Id3 yet. And with the eGov profile, you don't get the right values. Yeah. Yeah, this is the problem. Don't want to buy something it doesn't work anyways. That will be a problem. People were laughing at Start and Stop button. Do you ever use it? Yes, I do. A lot. So when I'm standing and I don't want the car in drive, after a while it just turns off. So when you're driving with the Id3, then you put on the brake, the parking brake, and step off the brake, the car shuts down. And if you then want heat, if like charging or something, YouTube comment in head-up display. That's a good idea. And if I don't have head-up displays, it wouldn't help me anyways. And then if you then want heat or the radio or even special features in the car that you can access, like the trip meter, so 2 of the trip meters, you have to press the start-stop button, and I do that a lot. While charging, for example. Sorry, I'm late. Been cooking dinner. Do you think we'll be able to update our models with lane assist, aka to travel assist, seen on the Max? Hope you're well, Chris. Thank you, Matt. I don't know. I hope so, but I don't know. I have no idea if there's hardware involved or not. Please tell Volkswagen in the first mover club that they should make the B mode configurable in the menu. I want one pedal driving in B mode config. Everyone will be happy. I did that too. In my video, I said I wanted like the Renault Zoe, the gear you're in the last time will be remembered at all times. So if you start in B the first time, for the rest of the life of the car, if you don't switch it, you stay in B. And also what I want is what you said, one pedal driving, so that reduce the regen to have a more comfortable drive, they said on the First Movers Club. I want stronger regen, and I want to be able to select this. So I want it to level 1 like it is now, and then I want the driver should be able to say level 2 for 75% of the regen the car can give, and 100%. So you have really strong regen and maybe even slow down like the corner and everything, and that would be amazing. I also wanted what I say. Well, you see the video in a few days. I have to uploaded it on the computer, but I didn't edit this. Yes, I will do that tomorrow evening. But what I put in is a favorite menu. Right now there is a favorite menu when you pull down in the infotainment system, and then you have 4 favorites. 4. No, I want where there is the normal home screen. You know, you have different windows. I want the last window to be just favorites, and I want to put in 20 or 30 if I want to, and it should be almost every option in the car that there is. For example, regen 1, 2, 3 that I can press around, or lane assist off. Not that I have to go into a menu. I start the car, the favorite menu opens, and there's lane assist off. It's just so much stuff. It's a long video. I think it was 30 minutes or so, and the same with the explanation video. It's 40 minutes. It took me 2.5 hours today to film the whole thing. Maybe ask. We'll check his vids. Maybe asked already. Did you get VW socks and candy with Id3? No, I got the socks at the Frankfurt Motor Show, and I got the small one at the Frankfurt Motor Show, which is my car. Come on, focus. Doesn't focus. Yeah, there it is. Yeah. Except for the white steering wheel, this doesn't have it. Haven't you spoken Skoda about testing the Enyaq? I emailed Skoda if there's any possibility to get close to an Enyaq and test drive or anything. No reply. Chris' video made me love Id3 so much, especially the white interior. You should. It's still awesome. I bought leather cleaning wet wipes, and I cleaned it once, and the wipes were totally clean, so I'm good. And I really take care of it. So when I'm on a long drive and I have to eat something and I see there's anything lightly dirty on my hands, I'm like, has to go away, and then, you know, has to work. So start and stop is actually useful, mind blown. Yeah, it is, but it shouldn't be. It shouldn't be useful. Let's say it like this. I want the ignition to just be on, and the battery the small battery to be charged the whole time, so there is no problem. And then when I get out of the car, it should still be everything on. Heat should run, music should run. When I lock it, everything should turn off. Unless I press a special button in the car, so maybe we still need them. So if there's someone else in the car waiting, then heat and music should all work. So maybe it is important. Who knows? Here there's a couple like versions of the Id3 planned. A coupe-like version of the Id3 planned. I just know that there's the Space Vision, that's it. Get the first laner, the recharge card also on delivery day. I hope so, otherwise you can't charge. But you don't get the free stuff. Maybe you have to apply before when you order the car or something. I would go look into that. I don't know. How is the white steering wheel holding up? I just said that you need to clean it up all the time. No, I cleaned it once so far in 6,500 kilometers. Does it give away any noticeable reflection on the windshield compared to the black steering wheel? No. And steering wheel is white, instrument cluster is white, infotainment system is white. Then there's a light gray hot plastic, and then there's darker gray, and nothing reflects on the steering wheel. And I drove at night, in the morning, noon, afternoon, every time. It's nothing reflects. It's just perfect. I can't complain about anything with the build of the car. Whoa, that'd be cool. Wow, 155 views. It's true. We have 151 viewers right now. Hello, everyone. Only 53 likes. That's true. 57 likes right now and 148 people. What's going on? Do I have to say it? Come on, like. Aren't you jealous at Björn? It meant he got a big bag of candies. You did not. I'm jealous of Björn of many other things, but not of the candy. A Norwegian guy called Frode just received his Id3 Max. You should check his videos out. A really nice guy. Yeah, he's in here too all the time. Maybe he's in. He's always here and in the pre-bookers group, always promoting his videos. He got flowers and left them chill. That's true. Does your wife like B mode? Well, I tell her to put the car in B mode, and she would freak out if she would drive in D, I think. She drove 4 times. You've seen the video. She hasn't driven since that video. So if she would drive in D, I think it would be weird for her when she steps off the gas and nothing is slowing down. So it's okay. Good evening. I've heard people talking about heat pumps. What is the purpose of a heat pump? A heat pump is a very efficient way to heat the car. So normal electric cars, Tesla, except for the new Model Y, and the first edition, First and Plus in Germany, have a normal PTC heater. So it's just like any other heater, where electrical heating, and heat pump just uses less energy for heating, and it's so if you use less energy, you have better range. That's why. I opened up the center console and there's no connection for a phone charger. Looks like the wiring loom is different on the Plus. If you say that, then I agree. And I don't need the wireless charging, so for me it doesn't do anything. When's the next road trip, Chris? So far, nothing planned. In October 18th, I have to go. No, not October. November. What was it? November something. I have to look it up. I have to go to Munich for my last. November 8th, I have to go to Munich to film my last part with the Id3 Deutschland tour. That's my next road trip, which is planned. If I get other cars, so with the now the Nissan Leaf E Plus, I will do tests, but I don't know if I will do road trips. It's gross out right now. It's cold. It's 6 degrees and it was raining the whole week. Ugh. That was nice. Chris complained about software issues again. So do you want me, or are you saying that I did that? I have to say I'm sorry that I can't complain that much about the software issues. A lot of people, seen it on the First Movers Club site, have big problems with the software. I mean, really big problems. There's the problem with the 12-volt battery getting empty when the key is too close to the car, and the car is always contacting the key, and then it loses the 12 volt, and then it's just empty. And when it's totally empty, you need a new one. You can't charge it anymore. That's annoying. But there's also, they have big software problems where the car not working and not unlocking and stuff like this. I don't have that. Like I said, there will be a video about my bug report, and it's not a lot, and most of them are messages that are not true, and the other two I've already shown in the video. So there's nothing new. Will you ever receive ID bus? I would love to if Volkswagen will give me one. New Model 3 is getting a heated steering wheel too. That's nice, but I turned it on once or twice. I don't need it. I preheat the car. It's fine. Yeah. I work in an industrial estate, and someone 2 doors down has a Taycan. That's cool. Porsche never wrote me back when I said, now I'm famous, look at all the links, and I have 8,000 subscribers now. Can I have a Taycan now? They never replied. Then you're gonna buy a new model, at least you can give old one to your wife. Love how some folks are transfixed with your white interior. Yes, and I get it all the time. White interior, doesn't this get dirty? Yeah, and I thought the same thing, but I don't care, it looks amazing. Just entered the video. First of all, careful with the being behind those black curtains. Too happy to see your opinions about EV stuff. Mark and Chris testing ID bus with family. Cool video. That's true. Fun fact, Chris is jealous at Björn's pants. Oh yes, he is. The baggy pants, I need those. You could still wrap your Model 3 in orange. That's true. What's your opinion of all the touch-sensitive controls? Steering wheel, volume, temperature, rear window select. Totally fine. The rear window select, I never use it. I never need it. So I never touch it. There's only our dogs in the back seats. So I'm happy that there's no extra button. For me, it's just amazing. But I can see that other people get annoyed with it. The touch-sensitive buttons, they work. And they give the haptic feedback, and it's just fine. It's new and different, and I don't think it's better, but it's also not worse. And what the problem that a few reviewers had with the cruise control, that if you press it lightly, it's 1 kilometers an hour more, and if you press it hard, it's 10. I use it all the time, and very rarely, I think since I have the car, maybe 3 times I pressed wrong, that it didn't do what I wanted because I pressed too hard or not enough. But otherwise, and I use it all the time, even to go to work. I use adaptive cruise control and just let it slow down, even if at a light it stands still and then it goes on. I love it. I just change the speed if it's in the city and stuff. I love it. I don't have any problems with the touch sensitive buttons. Again, it's not something. It doesn't make anything better, but I have no problem with it. Delivery on Tuesday finally. Hey, that's good. Do anyone of you hear the high-pitched constant sound from the inverter, or am I the only sensitive to that? I hope I get used to. No, what I hear in the car is sometimes when it makes a sound, then there's a high-pitched noise going on for a while. So you have ding, and then for a few seconds, like the speakers turned on, and then there's a wrong noise coming, and then it turns off again. I heard that in the beginning. I think it's getting less and less, but maybe I have the fan on more now. You get more sensitive to noise in such a quiet car. Id3 is really quiet. I love it. Come on, people, show Chris a bit of respect and like the live stream if you're watching. What do we have? 77 likes with 150 people watching. No respect. Any thoughts about Mg5 Ev? No, I haven't even seen that yet. Let's look at it. Mg5 Ev. Picture. Electric combi. So it looks like a Passat. Long sedan. It's okay. Charge port in the front. What a cool idea. Why not? Not a lot of cars out there that look like that. I told my wife she was in B mode, she would hit me. Hey Javi, I'm still here. Heat pump is fridge in reverse. That's true. I had asked about wife in B mode as I thought she was more used to fossil car behavior. My wife prefers D mode on the Bolt versus the L mode. But I think it's the opposite. Since D mode is just nothing. So in the Id3 it always almost feels like you're a tiny bit accelerating. Even though you go straight, you go on almost with the same speed. It feels like you're not decelerating at all. And I think that would be more scary for her if she goes off the accelerator pedal, that she's not slowing down. So B is better for her. Id3 Deutschland tour is not even halfway, wondering if they make it on to the end. They will, because they have the whole tour is planned every day what they have to do, and every day they get to the last charger they need to be on time. Otherwise it's just they can't make it, but they want to, and even if it takes a bit longer. So they always plan to arrive at 8 or 9, but then sometimes because the charger is not working or something, it's 11. Let's have to buy dinner. Enjoy your evening. Bye. Chris has jeans like Björn. Yes, he does. Chris has wider jeans than Björn. Oh my god. Thoughts on the Hyundai recalls for the battery? Well, thoughts. Bummer. That's very bad. Jürgen is here. How is the drive? How is it to drive a back wheel drive compared to front wheel? It's way better. I didn't think it would be that way, but I drove the Id3 for a week, and then the Mini came. So Mini Cooper SE electric, and I drove it, and then the acceleration on the Mini is better. It feels more powerful, it feels more sporty. Not just the suspension, the power is distributed very nicely, but you feel it in the steering wheel with the torque steer, the power, and it's a feeling like you're not in control. And when you have rear wheel drive, you floor it, and the steering wheel in front is nothing changes. You're not pulled to anywhere. We'll see in the winter and on ice how it is, but I'm guessing ESP and all the safety mechanisms, I'm sure they tested the car somehow. It should be fine. Could you just book a test drive with Porsche and film it? Not full Rockobi test, but still a video. I can even rent one, but it's just too expensive. Damn, I have to go. I'll try watch later. Have fun, guys. Bye, Chavi. Let's get money to buy Chris new pant. Darren, you are rich. It could finally help. It could finally do something. It hasn't done everything so far. What's the roughest and toughest you've put your car through? I think that the 1,000-kilometer drive was the roughest and toughest for it. To drive 1,000 kilometers in 10.5 hours, and how much did we charge? 1, 2, 3. I think 4, 5, 6. 6 or 7 times of charging. I think that's a lot for the car. Last week, when I was in Frankfurt, I charged 5 times. 1 time I didn't need. No, I charged more, because we were driving around charging stations then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I charged 8 times, and I drove 930 kilometers. Yes, but I didn't rush. There was a difference. The other one I was, drive fast. Well, not like this, but drive a bit faster. The guy in the back seat of the weird parking lot is now behind the curtain. Chris. Yes, he's here. In UK and France, we have got quite a few different people come up and talk to us about the car. Also had other EV cars flash us and give us thumbs up, like minor celebrities. Have you had that? I had it on the first week when I did my consumption tests at 90 and 130, but since then, not really. Really, not at all. I've seen 2 white Id3s coming towards me when I went home from work. One I've seen twice on different days, and then another one on the same route. That was cool. I think that the software of the ID needs more work and updates to work properly, and I hope they will be open to input from the customers like Tesla. A good looking car really don't need this. It's true, the software is not done yet, but for me, I have to say it works right now enough. I want Android Auto at some point. I would love that, and I want it wirelessly. That would be nice. It works okay for me for everything I need. I did long trips. I listened to music, podcast. The sound system is great. I can see my trip. The heat works. Air conditioning works. Seat heater works. So I didn't have too big of problems. I have I've seen other people. Ooh, Rich donate again. He's missed the donate. Thank you, Rich Dobson. On the way home from Nuremberg, he donated like 3 times, and he never says anything. He barely comments, but uh, he donates. Thank you very much. That's very nice of you. Nice guy. So he's rich. It's in his name. But yes, you're totally right. The software has to improve, but it's not so bad. Why are you speaking English? You're German in Germany driving a German car. Huh? It's totally true. Yeah, Jill is talking about a guy who posted the same comment on 2 videos, and I get this from Germans a few times. I would say once a week. That why, as a German, are you posting and driving a German car, or you're making a video speaking German? Yeah, that's how it is. That's what I have to deal with. Are seat putting higher rated motors in the L1 considering the lower what? What? Are seat putting higher rated motors in the L1 considering the lower 0.60? Makes you wonder why Volkswagen will be slow to release a GTI version of the ID.3. I don't know what that means. Björn buys his jeans from Pablo. He killed Pablo to get his jeans. Oh, he fired him because Pablo jeans were better. By the way, folks, it snowed in Vermont yesterday morning. 3 centimeters. Gone by lunch though. Snow tires on in 3 weeks for me. Ugh. We have to put it on in November as well, but I get mine later. That's too bad. Man with a shuffle behind the curtains. Yes. Yeah, Kida, he's new. You've been the one always talking German? No. Were you the one in the Nuremberg home trip? No, on the Frankfurt home trip. We had fun. Fun fact. I live in one most EV populated place in EU and finally saw my first ID.3 in the wild this week. Unfortunately not Chris. Yeah, I never go there. I'm so mean. I haven't seen ID.3 except one the back of a transporter. It's also cool. Lots of car journalists in the UK saying the rear wheel drive in the ID.3 will be really bad in snow, so people should not buy it. So much rubbish is said there by car journalists, so not good. Especially in the UK where you barely have snow, right? Except for the northern parts. Am I right? Hi Jürgen, good to talk with you during the week. We had a talk outside. We had a little bromance there. Is ID4 a copy of ID3? No, ID4 is, well, if you want software, yes, right now it's the same car. I'm pretty sure ID3 software is the exact same that in ID4, just it will be updated now. Hey, Marcus is here! He can now complain that he doesn't get into the First Movers Club and he doesn't get his stuff. He must be mad. I'm so sorry, Marcus. I'm very sorry. But congratulations on your videos. You have many views. Cool. Thank you, Marty. I liked it. Will software be the same ID4? I just said that. Can't wait for Bavarian road trip in mountain in winter. Yeah, so I have to do that. We don't have to use winter tires. If you crash, it's your own fault. The same here. I don't have to have winter tires on, but if something happens, the insurance doesn't pay. Yes, you're right about snow in the UK. Thank you, Bernard. Last year in Manchester, we had a whole 5 centimeters snow. It was gone in a day. Marcus is away. Yeah. Oh God, one is getting famous. Yes, he is. You, Jill, and Marcus are getting famous. Yes, Chris, you're correct about the snow in the UK, mostly being up north. Yeah, I thought that. Hi, this is Mark from Barcelona. Do you know when the augmented reality will be available in ID.3 head-up display? Well, they're still saying January. I hope that's still true. We'll see. Portugal is in Africa, #1. No first mover for us, only for Europe. There was a list. Did you send that, Marcus? The list who is in which countries are in the First Movers Club? I'm only famous to important people because I've read that post in the First Movers Club about that. What did I get? There's so many people posting. Take a lift, kept locked, and able to get in the car away. Weird. Problems with the Id3 posted. Of course. Who are you again? I am not. I have no YouTube channel because I have nothing to talk about. Yeah, but you like to talk. Yes, you do. Me too. That's why I have it. Talk about recipe. Yeah, it's true. Oh God. Where are we? UK only gets snow when there's a persistent northerly or easterly winds. Oh, thank you for your question. Good job with the channel. Congratulations. Are you talking to me or to Marcus? But thanks. Thanks for yes, I sent it. I can't remember which countries. Yeah, it's okay. What would you be interested to see me talk about in video? Marcus is the one in the sun. Yeah, it's true. Yes, but in Spain included in the first mover club, but in Portugal should be as well. It should, but it doesn't. Black pianos. Oh God. Yes, Darren, I'm not as famous as you. Not true. I barely talked on Wednesdays, Darren. That's true. You both slept. I don't think Spain is included in first mover. Really? Is Italy and Greece also included in first mover club? I mean, answer, not question. I don't know. I have seen a list once who is in the first mover, but I don't know who it is. Volkswagen IT system better than systems Autopilot. You either get famous or silenced. That's true. I did, Marcus. You didn't know you had the Max, or was this the only car that was available? I bumped elbows with Chris. I haven't watched it yet. He's not allowed to watch other videos than mine. Yeah. Oh God. We did not sleep. We were listening to smarter people than us. Ha ha. You were busy working at home. And that's okay. Totally fine. It was a nice chat. Oh, did you welcome? We have a new patron. One left this month and one came. Adrian, I think he's even here today. He's always answering. He's always writing comments. He left. I wish I could bump that elbow to have first base. How can you have then tested the travel assist? How can you compare it to Tesla's Autopilot? I haven't seen the video. I outed myself. Marcus and Chris got the first base. No, I have first plus, not base. I thought you were a first mover moderator or something on Facebook. Me? No. I'm nothing. I'm nothing. And I told you at the meeting, since the whole thing started, I got the car and the first mover club started. I haven't been contacted by the whole group that does the first movers club at all. I get sometimes from my Volkswagen contact. I get just ACC with Autopilot. Okay, that's okay. Hi, I'm too late. No, you're never too late. Just late, not too late. I'm a serious guy too. You have no idea who I am. I'm a serious guy too. That's all I have for seriousness. Yes. No, but I'm in contact with a few Volkswagen people, but they're not in the first movers club. They talk to me about this, but the whole thing that has to do with the first movers club, they haven't contacted me since the whole thing started. Thinking of your big bag. I want eating candies too now. Yeah. Yeah, but what's coming up, of course, in the next week also, when the winter tires are on the Id3, is why would Meat Popsicle be blocked by YouTube, Mark? Huh, they just blocked it and wanted me to accept it or not. Just this type of video from inside the car next time. No, it's not nice to get the whole computer down and doing this only while driving. So serious. This element reference. Sorry. Yeah, I don't get this reference all the time. What was I saying? But when the winter tires are here for the Id3, what I want to do, of course, is do again the range test at 90 with heat and with the winter tires. I need more subscribers. Chris, you should watch Marcus' video about is it better than Autopilot. I happen to think he might be correct. I even know that he's correct because I tried the Autopilot and the cruise control on the Model 3, and what annoyed me the most was that every time I turned it on and I was on the highway, it took the speed, not the speed that I was driving right now, it took the speed that it think I should be driving on the highway. So when I was in a construction zone with 80 and I pressed the cruise control, so not the autopilot, but doesn't matter. So the first step in the autopilot, it went to 130 and had to put it down to 85 or something every time. The Model 3 will get road sign recognition soon, or does it even have it already? And then it will know that it's 80, but why should it go to the speed that it thinks I want to go? Why not the speed I'm driving right now? So yes, I think already now that the autopilot in this way with the speed it's annoying. I didn't like that at all. Well, that's true, except for my jokes. No one can know me for real. I hear. Oh, now it gets serious, Jill, huh? I hear Id3 has special winter tires costing 200 euros each. It all depends. There's so many different ones. You can have different rims. You can have 18, 19 inch, and so like I said, different rims, steel or alloy, and then different winter tires, Goodyear or Continental. And I get the same wheels that I have now, same rims, 19 inch and Goodyear, and they cost 1,750 euros. But I did it first because I love the looks of them. I still want 19 inch. 18 inch, I don't know, it doesn't cut it. It looks weird. I want the 19 inch. I know it all looks white interior. Oh, people are leaving. Only 140 people. Understandable. And now I can compare the winter tires to the summer tires pretty well if it's the exact same tire. So, wheel, rims. Now I said it. Saw the color options of the Id3 series in the UK. Additional colors not inspiring at all. Can't we have blue or red? There should be a red, then you don't have the fully configurable one. I've seen a chart with the fully configurable colors, and there was one. It was a red. Going to test the Id3 real soon. You, Chris, Marcus, If Journey, and Björn Nealon have inspired me too. That's good. Just cursor, did you see any Id3? No first editions. No, I haven't seen. Well, I see the Pro S. There was no first edition. I heard I could buy 2,000 subscribers in China for 20 euros. Would be a cheap way to finally see chair video. That's true. Try. I'm okay with that. Oh god, because I get cars better with 10,000 subscribers. Go chill. Do you think a full-size bicycle will fit in the boot with seats down in the Id3? If not Id3, how about Id4? It's a good question. I will never put a bike in there. But I think it could fit. Autopilot is too stressful for me. Kept beeping for me to turn wheel. Well, because Autopilot fully driving functionality, but in the Id3 right now you only have adaptive cruise control. If you get the travel assist in the Id3 and you don't touch the steering wheel, it will beep at you as well. As it now, but not on motorways. Honest people, I'm usually always wrong. I will not reveal any of my secrets. I have a Model 3, and when I turn on Autopilot, it sets the speed it was at, not the speed limit. I'm yes, though. Yeah, I've seen it only on. Well, I've driven. Yes, I only driven one Model 3 for a longer trip for 1,000 kilometers, and this was in. When was my 1,000-kilometer drive? In March? February? I can't remember, and there it was the whole time. That was annoying. When's your YouTube channel coming out, Jill? 16 euros Continental set of 18 wheels here a lot. It will go for a set Nokia and Rubs for 1,000. There's Adrian. I knew it was here. Winter tires for IC will be delivered soon in summer 2021. Yeah. The steel ones are already available, but what mine's are not, and that's a shame. No idea. I have to find something smart to say. You have to prove many here. I'm not stupid. You're not stupid. Nobody's thinking that. Don't worry. You got already 99 likes. That's true. But we have 2,700 people here watching the stream and then going away. Only 99 like that. Doesn't that tell you something? Kids are finally sleeping. Did I miss anything? No, we don't do anything. I'm just sitting here, blowing away. Daring resting my hand did not work for me. Now you have just said it out in the open. Bike will fit, I believe. I think it would fit, but I don't know if I want to. I had to transport something dirty, not this dirty, just really dirty the other day, but I put it there where the dogs are and put the blankets out, so just the dog carrier, so nothing gets dirty. And it worked. But at some point I have to do the recycling and old cans where stuff can run out. I'm a bit scared with that. And I have to do it at some point. I haven't done it since the Matrix, so for 2 months I haven't done recycling. It's in the garage, waiting for me to drive it away on a Saturday. We usually have snow in Newcastle, UK for 3 to 5 minutes each year. Oh, how stupid of me. Just but I need to touch. M3 needs a little bit movement. There, I miss your jokes. Are you doing okay? I'm worried. My wheel, Model 3, but every 30 seconds I wanted me to slightly turn the wheel. ID just knows hands are on the wheel. Oh, I didn't know that. Chat is 3 minutes behind. Jokes are hitting Chris late. No, I'm just reading from up to down, and this takes a bit. Do you see after any car production first edition? I want to know if the side badge appear makes life a business name or any other name instead of first edition badge also in steering wheel inside. I think the steering wheel inside will not be anything. I know that the Pro S outside says Pro S, so maybe if you buy a Max Life or Business, it just says Pro. So it's about the battery size, Pro or Pro S. I think this is what it will show. Some mechanics apparently do have non-first editions in the showroom. Volkswagen UK definitely have some. Okay. Well, they're already building them on the same. The first edition is done. Even before they built a few fast lane models. I just liked. Thank you. 106 likes. That's cool. But you could always add a little bit of your own touch to internet recipes and make them your own. Chat is not behind. Chris is just slow. That's true. Dirty Chris. Any new test cars ahead? Yes. Nissan Leaf E Plus comes tomorrow. And that's it so far. And I'm in talks with Volkswagen for Id3 Pro S and Id4. But Id4 looks not good, that I would get one. Let's all spam. It will take him ages to read everything. It's totally true. Yes, foldable bike looks good. I always keep foldable bike in car. If I run out of shoes, I can bicycle home. I hope you don't do that, really. Yeah, caught up. Woohoo! How much time would it take to charge an Id3 with a bike? Could you test? No. Just no. A long time. I mean, I charged once from 40% to 80. God, how long did it take? 13, 14 hours? I don't know. It was on the Friday. It was on the Friday and it charged all into the Saturday. I didn't care with my home charger. I so didn't care. It worked. Going to watch your Autopilot versus Id3 after this, Marcus. You can watch it side by side. I can be quiet. Jill, I'm firing up Zoom for us. Chat will have a chance with our spam. Some first are still in the pool available. Yes, they are, and you can even select now a plus with the heat pump in Germany. I couldn't before. I would have gotten that 1,200 euros more. But you can now because some people in northern countries where the heat pump was available, they didn't want the car, and so they're available now. That's a shame. Should have been from the beginning. I'm still mad about this. I wanted the heat pump in a 46,000 euro car. There should be a heat pump. Damn it. Said it. Are front and rear tires the same size? Yes, they are. Really? Id4 will be different. Are you sure? Nissan Leaf, really looking forward to see your opinion versus Id3. Yeah, it will be interesting because it has more power. Nissan Leaf with 160 kilowatt and front wheel drive. Ugh. But still, spam. Nissan Leaf is finished, Aria is next. Yes, that's true, but if I can get a car for 2 weeks and don't have to drive mine and just make a few videos, that's cool. I have to bring the kilometers down. I mean, in 6 weeks I drove 6,500 kilometers and I can drive 22.5 for the full year. So let's bring it down. I need more press cars to not drive the Id3 for too long. Aria looks good. Love all traditional Japanese details. I haven't looked at the details, but that's true. Love from Canada. Enjoy your enthusiasm for all things EV. I'm glad the Id3 is meeting your expectation. I will get even more better. I think so with the software. Marcus has done some excellent tests with the Id3 normal roads versus mountain roads. Cool. Volkswagen should definitely let you have an Id4 to test. You have done a lot for them, both directly and indirectly. Yes, but it's not up to the person I talk to. They get a few press cars and maybe they're like, no, this guy with this measly 8,000 subscribers and he's English, we want someone else, whatever. It's not always in the hands of the people I'm in contact with. They want to give me so much and let's do this test and we'll do this and we'll get you people that do this. But then hierarchy, whatever, then the other people say, no, not working, we don't do that. Oh, by the way, you are ever interested in my life? I lived in Japan for a while. No, sorry for no ramen recipe. Chris, please use your influence for Volkswagen execs to get Id3 in Canada. I think this has to do with time. with the Id4, and then maybe they do that with Id3. I lived in Canada for 6 months. I haven't seen many small cars, so Golf size. I was in Ottawa, so maybe there. I've seen so many trucks, and I don't know what. And Volkswagen just knows how many Golf and e-Golf they sell in the States and in Canada, and then they think, will the Id3 be worth it? And I guess they decided not to. Hope I can't even say that. Aria doesn't replicate. I'm pretty sure it doesn't. Absolutely agree with you, Warren. What's replicate? Replicate is in the Nissan Leaf. It doesn't have active cooling of the battery, and then when you drive very fast, so take a lot of power out of the battery, or if you charge, battery heats up, and in a different EV you have a fan, or in Id3 you have a coolant that flows through or in the Model 3 of course, in all the Teslas, it cools the battery, cools it down, because when the battery gets too hot, charging speed has to be reduced. And so in the Nissan Leaf, even with the big battery that I'm getting tomorrow, when you drive, charge the first time, drive on, charge the second time, even sometimes the second time, but maybe the third time when you charge, charging speed is so low because the battery is just cooking. Has anyone seen the Stonewash blue denim paint? No. But there's a picture everywhere, even on the Volkswagen side. You can spec it already with the Fastlane models, but not a real photo. No. Grey Chris is behind again. November 2nd, I pick up my life with Wärmepumpe, I guess, so heat pump. You might have 2005 kilometers last year. They do not charge in. Now I think I just drive a lot kilometers now, and then it will be less and less and less, hopefully. But I could be wrong. Maybe there's other stuff coming up. Yeah, your German is excellent too. So your coverage of the tour. Thank you. I hope my German is okay since I'm German, but I feel a bit weird because I'm so Bavarian. You can hear it. Id3 in Canada needs a heat pump. Oh yes, Darren, if you send me your email, no idea how, I can drop some tips. You can put it here, but then tell him otherwise How do we do that? You can send me in on Patreon. I send it to Jill. That's okay. I have Darren's email. Don't I have? Didn't you email me? Or was it your phone number? I have your phone number, Darren. Regarding ID4 tire sizes for 19-inch rims in front, 255 in the back. Oh. ID3 has no chance in Canada because it would not need full supply of spare parts in training, so will not happen. That's possible. Jill used to be geisha girl in another life. Oh god. I keep overtaking Nissan Leafs to show off. I didn't see that many, I have to say. The Stonewash denim blue is same as Björn jeans. Is it a bit more complex with the battery temperature? Actually, Tesla heats up the battery on purpose to allow faster charging, but of course if it gets too hot, it limits the current too. Yeah, that's true. And ID3 does it too. It heats up the battery while charging or, they say, navigating to a charger. But so far, every time when I arrive with a high state of charge, so let's say 40%, and I know the charging curve when it charges at under 10, what it would have at 40%, it never at that level. So when I start under 10%, it always goes to 100 kilowatt, and then it slowly goes down. After 33, it just goes down and down. Toyd Weidemon, 549 euros. Thank you very much. That's very nice. You can write something in there if you need recognition or something. And I've seen that it doesn't change that. So at 40, when I plug in with 40% at Ionity, I don't get the same speed at 40% if I would start at 10%. So I'm guessing with charging, you heat up the battery more than the car can heat up the battery. I'm guessing. That's what I'm guessing. Ooh, almost tripped down here. Where are we? Where did you learn English? I watched a lot of TV shows in English, mainly when I was young. Friends. So young, I mean when I was 23 or 22 something. And now I started making videos about guitar playing a bit in English. And now I have a Canadian wife. That helps. Now we have more likes than watches. That's true. You have my email, Chris. I have. Okay. Should I send it to Darren at the chat? You tell me if that's okay. You just tell me. If this is okay, I can send it to him. The ID either heats or cools down the battery depending what's needed, so that's okay. Yes, it does. Shame we cannot send messages in between patrons. Yeah. Sorry. I wonder whether the denim blue will be identical to the color on the outgoing Beetle. It was a really nice color. I have no idea. German lease contracts usually contains a 2,500 kilometer reserve. They do not charge. That's true. That's in there. You paid for 60,000 kilometers. You will give it back at 62,500 for no further fee. Yes, but if I go on like this, I won't make that. I have not received my ID3 yet, and read all the comments in the Volkswagen ID First Movers Club about all the faults on the car. Hope I get a flawless ID3. You will not get a flawless ID3, I have to say that. But you do not have to get one where the problem is so big that it has to be towed or that you can't drive or anything. You will have problems with the software for sure. Everyone has that. But most of the people have minor issues, like mine, where just a message comes and then goes away, or the cruise control doesn't work. Then you stop the car, turn it off, turn it back on, and then it works. Something like this. This will most likely be happening. But if that you get very big problems, let's hope not. But nobody knows. But of course, in the First Movers Club, the most posts are when stuff doesn't work, not when everything is just fine, or if it's minor. So I had never posted anything because it's not something special happening. I posted my videos, of course. In Portugal, Nissan Leafs everywhere, clogging up the roads. I left for 10 minutes. I'm sorry. Just showing my appreciation to all your videos. Thank you. It's very nice of you with the donation. Wow, people richer than Darren. That's true. Oh God. I'm not rich, Chris has all my money. It's also true. Wow. Clogging up the roads, how, Marcus? Yeah, when it's higher state of charge, it can take higher current anyway, so it makes more sense to not waste power on heating it up. Mm-hmm. Did not miss much. Guys, press this button to show appreciation. What's the arrow going to? The like button? I'm guessing. That would be cool if it would be the dislike button that he's pointing to. Good, Darren. When was last time you sent him money? I think it was again on the way home from Nuremberg, where I got so like 34 euros of donations in the 2-hour drive with friends or the comedy show. Oh god, Kara, I'm joking, but they are everywhere in Portugal. Chris, I looked at the First Plus in the Volkswagen configurator, but there's no heat pump to configure. Where did you find it? In Germany, I can. Let's go and look. Volkswagen configurator. Share. Volkswagen configurator. First. Plus. Configure. Yeah. Accept. Yeah. Of course, white. Not doing that. Interior. White. Yes. And then. Oh, the heat pump is gone. Wow, when then they already sold those. It was online some time ago. And here are my winter tires that I would be getting. If you buy them online, it costs 14.47. If you buy them later, it's 300 euros more. Also, not nice. I wanted that with. So no, I was wrong. It's already gone. Not there anymore. Sorry. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's so fast now. You can send an email to Jill, please. I will do that. Let's send the email to Jill from Darren. Where is Darren? I have to search for it. Darren. Darren, there he is. How can I get this? Contact. Email. I have to do that all in here, of course. Otherwise, it's not correct. Go to Patreon. Where is my Patreon link? Oh, there it is. You have to do this all live when we're talking, of course. Message. Somebody messaged me now. Oh, it was before. There was the new Patreon who sent me a message. Very nice of you. It's Brian. And there's Jill. And I sent him the email address. Why does it show a weird number? That's not the email address. Of course it doesn't work when I do it. Darren. Oh yeah, different ones. I see a different one here. Huh. Take this one. Maybe it was a different Darren. I have many Darrens that I meet with a Model 3. Then message to Jill. Send. Creators inbox. That's it. Okay, let's go on. Sorry. Oh, it says sorry. Chris, did you experience queues at charging stations so far? No. I only well, so far at fast chargers I only used Ionity just for the Id3 Deutschland tour. I used ENBW and Eon Drive once. The WeCharge card worked on both. On the ENBW, I used the ENBW card because 39 cents per kilowatt hour. I thought that's just fine. I can do that. When I was in Nuremberg 2 weeks ago, I needed an AC charger for today. I wanted to keep the car there, charge it, and then when I was done 4 hours later, I can go home and the battery is full with 11 kilowatt charging. I arrived with 15%. There it was, a few chargers were occupied. One was blocked with a fossil, what I said before, one with a plug-in hybrid. I say blocked. But I found a different charger and it was even on a better road, so it was lucky. Can you send me his credit card number too, Chris? CVC included. Of course I can do that. I had two Tesla M3 queuing after me. What happened to supercharger network? That's cute. Chris, do you have settings on Patreon to allow chatting between Patreons? No, I don't have that. But the Patreon website is really... it needs a bit more functions. It's not very good so far. So I already told you that when I put something out for my Patreons, then non-Patreons can still see a bit. Even the picture, it's just a bit blurred. But I think that the Patreons should only be able to see it at all and see any posts of that. Yes, maybe a teaser, a text, and I can do that, a teaser text, that extra for non-Patreons. But I can only do it on the website, not in the app. Yeah. So it is. Most issues are only early production first. The fast lane have far less problems. No, that's not true right now because it's the software, and till the first bug software comes out, even fast lane models will not have a working software. I don't think so. I don't think that the software right now is already perfect without bugs. But that's okay with me. So enough flawless either still working on things. Right-hand drive version. Is software update for Portugal or just Europe? It's true. Do you want to cut out Chris? Yes. Sorry, Marcus, not for Portugal. Id4 in Canada is mid-21 from Germany, more in 22 with, I don't know, plant starts up, heat pump, and 2 or 4-wheel drive. No, wait, the middleman. Goodbye, guys. Sleepy. Goodbye, Cater. Thank for the reply, Chris. I thought Portugal is in Europe. Yeah, but not for Volkswagen. Darren, very true. Canadians, North America with style. 44 euros from Darren. Karen, not according to Volkswagen. Renault Megane E-Vision, cute or not? It's SUV style, so for me, not cute. I'm not an SUV fan. Id3 looks great actually. Also SUV, it would never be my thing. It's just interesting because it's a new car and it's from Volkswagen. It's the same as Id3 and maybe I can get one to test out. But for me that's not my thing. Heat pump should be standard along with DC quick charge, LED lights and essentials in any new EV. I don't think so. Because this all costs money. It shouldn't be standard. People should be able to choose. But with it, it shouldn't be extremely expensive, but you can. It would be nice if you can choose. But I get why Volkswagen is saying, hey, the Pure with the small battery, we do that with a 50 kilowatt DC charge, and if you want to pay to get 100 kilowatt, you can do that to make it cheaper. I'm okay with that. I'm really okay with that. Head is for sure not the Bavarian Volkswagen company. Marcus, I heard for me will launch a special Id3 edition for Portugal. Apologize to the country. Oh god. Oh, another donation from Rich. My god. What's going on, Rich? You have too much money. I just enjoyed your videos and how you laugh. For now it's just appropriation for doing what you do. Thank you very much, Rich. You become a Patreon. It would be cheaper than to donate on every live stream. Oh shit, Rich. You can't swear, Jill. It will be blocked. Nice, Rich. But I get with heat pump on my Id3 Plus. Yes, in the northern countries you get it with the heat pump. We didn't get it. Appreciation. I got appreciation. That's very nice. Thanks, Chris, for emails. No need to do it live. Well, I did it. It's fine. Chris looked at the first. Maybe it's just okay. Fast lane. Yeah, we'll see. What is the point of first and non-first? It is very confusing and weird. Why is it confusing? They produced a first edition, so they don't have a lot of different models. That the building process can be cheaper. We have 3 things, and that's what we are building. No big. Okay, he wants this color. He wants this, but not this and this. So 100 configurations. It's just easier for them to put out a lot of cars very fast. Then the fast lane models, the non-first edition, will come where they have more options but still not fully configurable. And then next year in spring or someone, I don't know exactly, you have fully configurable Id3 where you go through what battery size, what color, what charging speed, what motor, and then interior color, outside color, and all the options, and then you press order. That will be the thing. It's so weird. The configure in Austria is so different. You cannot add any winter tires. Yeah, it's different in every country. It's very weird. Received. Have many identities. Another donation. Sean Ross. It is Canadian dollars. Thank you very much. You have a dog on your picture. That's cute. Questions about your WeCharge card. Which tariff you need to pick to get your €600 credit? I think I picked the wrong one, Chris. What did I pick? Let's look. WeCharge. Still charging, by the way. 1 hour, 25 minutes. We're at 85%. 271 kilometers at 85%. Let's go to WeCharge. And it says WeCharge Plus, including 2000 kilowatt hours credit. Ionity 29 cent per kilowatt hour. Monthly €0. 12 month. This is the thing you need. The plus. What's going on? Everybody want to be Richard and Darren tonight. It's true. Darren is the richest of all. Agree, Patreon website is meh, but content is great. Join. Yeah, I tried really to provide good content for my Patreons. Of course, nothing happened the last few days, so I didn't post too much. But now with the Nissan Leaf, I will post a bit. It's getting cold in here. There's no heat in here. I had to heat with the electric heater. 19 degrees now. I agreed to become a Patreon. Yes, we have a few here. I am at 37 right now. It always goes up and down, but it went up a few since the Id3. It went up by 5 or so, and I really want to support them if they spend money on me every month. It's very nice. So I try to do something special. Software will never be without bugs. That's also true. Just 2 months till freezing period kicks in for Id3 software development to start rollout in 2021. Yeah, that's true. Agree, bug-free software is unknown in our world. Id.3, you're gonna see. 50 kilowatt charging is very good in Id3. 100 kilowatt Ionity is just for Europe. Yeah, pure Marcus, it doesn't have Ionity or any other fast charger. So, hypercharger or high-power charger. This is what I wanted to say. Marcus should complain on First Movers Facebook page that he's not invited to. Oh wait, Germany is a northern country, isn't it? It should have heat pump included. Yeah, it should have. I think the first editions, all of them should have had heat pump. All of them. I think that's it. That would be nice. I would like to donate 27 Vietnamese dong. How can I do that? Just get the money and do that. Still waiting for my signed picture of you, Chris. Yeah, sure. A signed picture. This will come. Oh God. Oh my, you guys are crazy. Oh, almost 2 hours. We're doing this way too long. Is it true? Yes, almost 2 hours. Oh, to work tomorrow. Going with my Id3 to work. I have my my air conditioning planned at 6:30. The car is warm. It's plugged in, so it takes the power from the house, not from the battery. I like that. Go to work my 26 kilometers, bring my wife to work, and then go on. And then on the way home, I usually need around 20% to go to work and home. So that would mean 250 kilometers of range. Am I right? Times 5. Yeah, but I also every day in the morning, I have to say that. The problem is it's downhill to work, but then uphill a lot home. And with regen, you never get back the energy that you lose on the way up. So it's higher consumption than if it would be straight. But the biggest problem for me is always I start in the morning, I drive really slow, and then there's a car in front of me that drives even slower, and then I'm comfort mode. I just have to do it. And then when I did that once, then it feels like it's weird if I pass him and then go on slow. So I go a bit faster. And I don't mean go over the speed limit, but then I accelerate a few times and then oh yes. And then on the way home too, there's the first uphill that in the Matrix I drove with 80 because the car took so much gas. And then now it's floor it to the 105 as fast as possible, and then passing all the cars. Not all. At 200 horsepower is still not Tesla power, but still, I just noticed I can. It's I drive mostly in eco, unless I want to have a bit more fun. So it's very hard to not drive a bit with power. It's just a lot of fun. So I think I was never under 190 or even 200 watt hours per kilometer in my drive. I'm very bad, very bad with that. My closest LRT is 100 kilometers away. I'm so sorry. I'm waiting for my cut on the comparison video money. Yeah, go wait. I guess he hates Portuguese and Belgians. Oh god. With global warming, a heat pump will be moot. Who knows this and is why they are not including them. In a few years, the heat pump for warmth will be extra weight. So only occasionally charging on 50 kilowatt to use up the credit with only 10 kilometers away. Then you'd be rich with that money. I heard Chris made 10 gazillion dongs with your vid. Yes, EV rules. That's true. Chris, did you see any off-road from Norway? The second one, or do you do that again? Videos on YouTube? He just got his Id3 Max last Monday. No, I haven't watched his videos. I have to be honest. I don't watch, except for Björn. I don't watch any other electric car videos. Yeah, I think it's true. Eco is fun. Yeah, eco is fun, but comfort is even more fun. I don't need sport. I never use sport because I noticed in my acceleration test, that comfort and sport is the same power, but I still have to redo the test at over 90% state of charge. Maybe it is faster. I should do that soon because it's getting colder and colder. It should be warm next week. Maybe I should do it next week at some point after work. Charge it quickly and then go there. I think I should do that. Yeah. What was I saying? And then sport and comfort. It is the same time acceleration. Just in sport, it feels harder, but it isn't. And in eco, you really have slower acceleration. Darren, I'm waiting for my money for pressing like in all videos. That's true. I'd be rich with liking Chris videos. Yeah, for every like you get 0.01 cent. So you should also already be at €2 or so. Wow, I would be bankrupt if we pay everyone that money, huh? I'm going to charge €1 per like. Hi Chris, don't know if you already talk about First Movers Club. What is there to talk about? If you are in the First Movers Club, you are in it. I made a video about it. Chris, more seriously, why do you always play with fire by reaching charge at 1%? I don't reach always at 1%. I did it once. Usually I arrive with around 3, and it's totally fine. I don't play with fire. I think the car can do it, and a Model 3 can do it when they get old. Still, it's true. Next move, I watch a few, but not a lot. So only the news, next move, and only if there's in the headline it says something I'm interested in. I know how to get paid by Shell, that's true. No, but in the Id3, I just noticed you drive, you are at 10%, and then you drive, and you can see the kilometers going down, and the state of charge is going down, but nothing is happening. I don't think that in the new car that the battery just shuts down or anything. I'm sure they have the buffer underneath that everything just works. I have faith in the car, and if not, it's a great video. Oh, Chris, tomorrow there's a Mach-E Mustang at a local dealer. If I go see it, I will take video for you. I don't need it. I've seen the Mach-E in other videos. I want to see it for myself, and I want to test drive it. That's the thing. That's the problem. Not Kim Java like Tesla? No, I couldn't care at all about any Tesla channel. I'm sorry. In the beginning, I watched Now You Know, but there's so Tesla fanboys, I couldn't watch it anymore. But other than you are screwed for a moment. Next move, fully charged, transport evolved, well worth watching, Chris. Next move, sometimes fully charged sometimes when they have an interesting car. Transport Evolved I can't watch. I'm sorry. That's too, I don't know. It's not enjoyable to watch. It's nothing to do with her. It's just what they talk about. It's not my thing. Fully Charged mostly does two nice videos, so only when they have a car that hasn't been seen or driven by anyone yet. So I haven't watched the Id3 video with Fully Charged because I know what he's gonna say, that it's great. He says that about every EV. And that's why it got a bit boring for me. The only interesting part of Fully Charged is new cars, so prototypes, and this is not working right now with the pandemic. Next Move sometimes has interesting stuff, but I like the news sometimes if they have something interesting. I dreamt about Straubing the other day. Is it wrong? No, it's okay. Will it be a special video of me in a Mg5? Soup, any news on Volkswagen Id3 software update? Nope, I have no news, but I will ask. I have a call with Volkswagen this week at some point with all of my inquiries that I send out. What if I can get a car, or where can I do something, and ID charger and all of stuff. And then I will ask about the software update, if there will be one earlier than in January, to get stuff sorted out a bit more. I'm in a club. What do you think about how it's going? Volkswagen answers and so on. I said from the start to Volkswagen, from the first meeting on, no Facebook group, and they did it. Some people may like Facebook groups. I'm on the side where I don't like Facebook groups for the reason then it's just so, it's not in order. If it would be a normal forum, you go into bug report, and then you can see who already posted everything in that bug report. They have a thing where you can order stuff in the front, but when there are so many thousand people in there, how many people are in there right now? Let's look. Facebook. Where is it? Can't see there. First Movers Club. There are 2,700 people in there. And I don't know. It just seems to be not in a good order, and you cannot see everything the way, I don't know. I understand the answering from Volkswagen. So the people, it's not Volkswagen who replies. It's a company who does the whole First Movers Club, and then they ask Volkswagen unless they know it themselves. And that's just hard to do, because a lot of stuff you cannot, if somebody writes my car isn't working, then you have to talk further to that person, and Volkswagen needs to get in contact with that, and they can only do that with private messaging. So it's, and if they don't do it, they have to talk to someone has to look at it at Volkswagen, then they has to go through steps. Can we say that? Can we say that? It's, when you have a company like Volkswagen that's this big, everything has to go to public relations and to law, and I don't know. It's just not easy for them to do something, and that's how it is. Being installed on Lisbon now, not Ionity. Really? E-Golf gets 25 kilometers beyond zero range, and I still could go on by the Super Ninja Turtle mode. Cool. I only discovered Transport a few days ago. Pretty good updates to keep up to date. That's good. Adrian, we did that. Volkswagen journey is boring as hell. He's talking about himself. Fully Charged about Chinese car was awesome. Really? Do you ever watch Marcus' video? I watched a few in the beginning, and I think then I stopped, and now he's mad at me. Bobby Lewis said Id3 has lots of space in the back, and then banged his head getting in. Well, it's in the back, not from outside in. What's the charging station situation like in Germany and Austria? PS, have you been outside these areas? No. I haven't been outside. Well, I've been to Czech Republic, and the charging situation in Czech Republic is not good. In Germany, it's okay, but not like in Norway. Have you seen Björn Nyland's video when he does 1,000-kilometer trips in Norway, where he can charge? And I mean, above 100 kilowatt chargers, 150 kilowatt chargers everywhere. Oh, It would be so cool. If I really get a Pro S, I have to look into, maybe I find a route where I can just do this. 120 kilometers or so just doing this. So driving one direction, going back, doing that the same the whole time. I don't think it's cheating. And then always arriving with 2%, charging to 40, and then do the same thing again. I would like to do that, but I have to find a perfect route without construction, without a speed limit. That would be amazing. It's not only about new cars. If it were, your reviews are way better, Chris. No, I know, but for me, that's what I'm interested in the most. So new cars and I don't know. Volkswagen made the Facebook group. They're not supporting it. I don't think they're supporting it, but not themselves. Like I said, I only signed up to Facebook for First Mover. That's nice. What's your attitude to Dieselgate? And now you can't be in it. What's your attitude to Dieselgate? Well, it was just a betrayal, and it was a criminal activity, and they have to pay for the consequences. And people should get fired for doing that, but of course that never happens. Shame the Volkswagen did not start a first forum for all the upcoming cars to deal with the quality. I don't have problems with the quality of the cars, just software. Mark can share it with us on the next Zoom meeting. It's true. So many people in group, just not Marcus. I agree with your assessment on most of the channels you mentioned. Björn is the only one I keep watching most of his videos. Not everything. If it drives the car, I couldn't care less about. So Honda E I didn't watch. Why does the First Movers Club have to be on Facebook of all platforms? I don't know. They just decided for that. I'm guessing they know with research or whatever where would people go the most and what's the easiest, and they decided on Facebook. Even if I don't watch, now you know it's awful. Have you visited Kreuzhilden? No, it's just too far away, and it's just many fast chargers and from a Fastnet and a Tesla supercharger. So I don't need to go there. It's a great idea, but if I don't have to go by, a charger is not something I will go to just look at, unless it's something very, very special that hasn't been before. So the first Ionity station would have been amazing. True, Marcus, you should create Facebook group only with your feedback. You have probably top quality feedback. It's true. What the hell, you broke Marcus' heart saying you don't watch. I know, I'm so horrible. He hates me now. We need 1,000-kilometer trial. You should then, Volkswagen will contact you, Marcus. Oh god. North of Trondheim, there are only 50 kilowatt charger, even less. Well, and some Tesla superchargers. Do a 24 hours record attempt like Hurst Looning. Yeah, but it can never beat a Model 3. And Björn did it too. He did it even faster, and Taycan did it even faster, but not on a public road. We need Arctic Video. Amsterdam is halfway. Because the guys have been fired all over the Volkswagen group. Some few had been fired. Some few. I want all of them. Thanks a lot. I always appreciate your honest opinion about first movers. Honda and Mini 5 years late and expensive toys. Yes. I will go see Marie, bring a bunch of banana boxes, upload it to my own YouTube channel. The EV Falls will be outraged. I will rejoin the ranks of rich rebels. I do not hate you yet. Yet. Yes. You will in time. You know, you don't watch my videos anymore either because you have your Id3. You don't need my videos of the Id3 anymore. It's over. I'm old news. Nobody cares. I got a message. New patron, Marty. Which Marty? Just Marty. We have a new patron. We are now at 30. No, still 37. What changed? I thought, did someone leave? Oh yeah, someone deleted today. So 33 minutes ago, someone deleted their patron, and then we haven't had a new one. So the number stays the same. Everybody hates me. No, it's all cool. A group for all Id3, Id4 people without Volkswagen would be way better. There is? There are many groups, Facebook groups, about only Id3 or everything together. I'm going to Hilton next year. I send you pics. That's great. Mark called it with the one and only official Mg5 banana box test. There are forums with all sorts of EV people in Germany at least. They're all over Europe. So this all works. It's okay. So who deleted the thing? Ole. Ole deleted his patron. It's okay. I live in Hilton, by the way. The bakery or the charging park is amazing. That's cool. We need more Id3 Facebook group. Not. To do strawberry box is better. I prefer strawberries. You guys are so funny. Yeah, it's 2 hours. I think it's enough for today, huh? We didn't do anything. We didn't achieve anything. Nothing has been learned. Still 100 people here. 96. They're all leaving now because I said we should stop it here. 117 likes though. Ooh. That's cool. It was nice. Let's talk EV. It's always very nice and comfortable to do that from home. And I can read everything you say, not like in the car where I sometimes don't read your messages. Thank you for the donations, for the two people, but 3 donations. Actually, I find your videos, Chris, Marcus, and Björn's very useful for now. Wait till I have my own channel. He's so right. Enough is enough. Yeah, you will get updated, of course, about the Nissan Leaf. Patreons first, then the rest. And this week I want to do my, like I said, suggestion video and my total explanation video about the Id3. Honestly, we haven't achieved anything since day one. That's not true. We have achieved getting this guy an electric car and the one that he likes. I think we achieved that in the last 2 years. And in 3 years we have to do that again, because I will surely not get an Id3 again in 3 years. I want something special, something new. Like and subscribe. Bye. Why is that a message that subscribe? Oh, you wrote wrong, and YouTube thought you were doing something perverted. Bye. Thank you. Sorry, I joined late. I was driving back from the beach. Oh, I'm so hot. They're waiting for something of substance. Still let down. Yeah, that's a song. How long is the Type 2 cable? I think 5.5 meters or so. Id4 next. I would love to do that. Don't scratch the leaf. It's fine. Replicate updates. No, don't leave us. Good luck all. Take care, everyone. So only one guy has a new car. That's true. Marty had a new car too. Id5? Yes, I get all of those. That would be nice. But I will hopefully get updates from Volkswagen, and then next week we do, well, depends. If I have to do a lot of drives with the Leaf, or I'm here and we do Let's Talk EV. I don't know yet. We'll see. If I do a lot of driving on a Sunday, then there will be a live stream in the car in the Leaf, and if not, then will be a live stream here. Just like that. But good night from Bergen. That's cool. You all take care. Thank you all for being here, for having a fun talk as always. Thanks for the donations, like I said. You all take care. See you this week. Bye. What do I have to do? I think this.